Okay, we are live. Sorry again about technical difficulties. I thought we could do it directly in Facebook, do the live directly from the group. Just with the problems. Oh, here we go. Sorry again about technical difficulties. I thought this is so frustrating me. Um, anyway, so here we are streaming again from Zoom because what I thought could work didn't work. And we're hoping that Zoom is going to hold out on us so that we're not having to do it multiple times like Waleska and I did last week. So I am live with our special guest in the hot seat. Nissaf is here. And I'm excited to talk with you. We talked briefly about what you're doing in business. And this is something people need to hear. This is some amazing stuff you've got going on. So tell us a little bit about you and what this exciting project is.
Okay. Thank you, Deva, for inviting me. This is so excited also. I'm Nissaf. I'm from civil engineering background, and I studied also green buildings and sustainable development. It's all about my passion. I started to research and make searching how I can perform to teach this field about green building to children. And my love to teaching and education encouraged me to bring more innovative facilities to make this happen in my entourage. So I started to think about a game and the platform. It started with a platform. Then I don't have the more resources to make a platform, so I started with a little one with a game. I think a game it's more suitable to get learning or make learning back into the game. So teaching through the game, it's like a future for me. It's very creative and innovative. So I start searching again and make researches about education, about games. And this is when I start to make this idea and develop it into a business tool to facilitate the mission for educator and to facilitate green building education to children.
Yeah, which is amazing. And we talked about this before, but having been a teacher, I can see this working on so many levels. So joining us here, we've got CL in the house, and he's saying a hello to us. It is a good morning, CL. We're excited. But as a teacher and hearing about the way you want to teach sustainable living and sustainable building, it's obviously something that is pretty hardcore in the curriculum, at least here in Canada it is, about, recycling, reusing, repurposing, and making things more sustainable in our everyday life. And so what you're doing
Yeah.
is you're creating from your passion this exciting project that is going to help kids learn. And how do kids learn? My philosophy as a teacher was always make it fun and squeeze in the things that they need to learn in between. And a game certainly does that for them, right? Because let's be honest, kids love gaming. They love being on their laptop or their phones or tablets, and having something tangible to play with in their hand and be able to maneuver their way through that and learn in the process. That's a great tool, and it's a great educational tool for teachers to be able to use as well.
Yes, absolutely. It's
Yeah.
about decision how to build a green, and to make this decision about going green, we have to influence from early age children how to be an eco mindset, how to be an eco behavior, and make your decision to build a green, and also be an actor for tomorrow for a sustainable world for future generation.
I love how you said that we have to have that sustainable mindset. It really is a mindset. And I think that's where adults need to get out of their own way. And they need to realize that in order to shift their mindset to one that is more open to what we can do to live a more sustainable life, to live a life that is helping the planet. It really does take some effort, but when we shift that mindset, it becomes a way of life versus
Yeah.
feeling like it's something we have to do, or feeling downtrodden in that somebody is forcing us to do something we're not comfortable with. And I think when we are able to make that shift in our brain and go, no, this has to be a way of life. Otherwise, there's
Yeah.
not going to be a planet for us to be sustainable on. I think that's a great way to
Yes.
look at it.
Yes, we can shift this mind in adults. So we have to start with the children, because children influence their parents. And when you influence the environment on the family, you can influence the society.
Absolutely. And when kids get passionate about this kind of stuff, I've seen it in some of the schools I've worked at, where we were trying to get a gold status ranking for our eco projects. And when kids get really excited about that, they will tell you what is what. They are not afraid to tell you what they know and get you on board with what needs to happen to be able to make those changes. So you're
Yeah.
right. And they're the first ones that are going to force parents to make those changes at home. They're going to facilitate teaching, the older people who can be stuck in their ways,
Yeah.
reasons and explanations, and just easier ways to make that possible. So, it's such a great thing that you're doing, and so needed, as the majority of the world knows. We have to do something now. We can't wait for tomorrow to save our planet.
Yes. Yes, in any cases, the effectiveness of educational games depends on a set of procedure of resources, and that make a fun experience, fun simulation possible, and how you make this also how you make children more engaging for a long time. That's the main problem. It's to make them always motivated and always engaged about this function of entertainment and education, edutainment education.
Yes, I love it. I love it so much. It speaks to me on so many levels. So you've got this coming out. Has it been launched, or is this something you're in the process of launching and getting out there?
Yes, I'm launching that in my country for starting, but I'm spreading that all over the world.
Nice.
And yes, because it's an application used in mobile phone, so everyone who uses mobile phone and can get it. So it's always in three language: Arabic, French, and English. So you can facilitate understanding the game and the procedures and the process. And so the more exciting thing about it, it's you are the decision maker of the game. So the player, no one can influence you. You can choose your type of building, you can choose your type of materials, and get on this mission, on this sustainable mission. So no one can influence your decision. You are the decision maker of your building, of your energy, of your water management, of your waste management, and of using ecological materials. So you have all the decision to control your game. And when you succeed, you everyone want to succeed. So it's not gonna stop there. You have to get your gift. It's about gifting,
Yep.
so about badges and about many sustainable gifts. you get it. Every level you unlock it. So and so on. It's about mission. And when you resolve more problems, you resolve more gifts, and go on.
So you keep going up in levels, and so there's something that
Yeah,
you reach
yeah,
and attain in each level.
yeah. You learn more, and you have fun more.
Oh, amazing. I love it. And kids get driven by that as well, right? Oh, okay, I've just got to get this level. I've just got to figure this out. They like problem solving. Generally, as humans, we like problem solving. So yeah, what a great game for them to play. It kind of reminds me of well, not that I know a whole lot about games that kids play, but Minecraft, where they build this world for themselves. So I guess it's similar where they get to build, but using sustainable materials, and they learn through the choices they make what were good choices, what were not so good choices, what's manageable, what's not. Am I on the right track there?
Yes, there is Minecraft. It's a well-known game, but the design it's not the same. Minecraft her foundation about Lego, and they build whole worlds about Lego game and the Lego building. And the most important thing in my game, it's not about building and playing and getting resources. It's about resolving problem of your building, how you manage your building, how you make your building sustainable, and how you also manage the time of the game. You can't spend more time into playing into game in your mobile phone. So you have to be sustainable also in time management, and also about learning, because it's an educational game, not a fun game.
Yeah.
So Minecraft, it's also if it's a funny game and more attractive about her design, about Lego, but educational game, it's how to learn information and data, and you practice the data to manage your building. It's
Wow.
about education.
I love
So there is a mixing about funny and learning practice and quizzes also.
I love the time management aspect because I know a lot of adults who need who need help with that too. Um, and I laugh because I'm one of them. But that, I mean, it sounds like it has all these great components that can teach so much, that it's a great resource for teachers to use as well, especially when teaching on units of I mean, here we have units based on recycling and preservation and stuff of the planet. So there's some science curriculum that could really, I could see the benefit of a program like this working within the curriculum structures of most education systems. So teachers could use it as a really great tool, especially with online learning right now.
Yes, also about user awareness. We always aware about our environment and to save this planet. And the green building, it's one of many solutions to conduct this awareness. So through this game, I provide them with guideline and encourage them to imagine other possible action, how you can keep their building green and equip this building to adopt it a more responsible attitude in society. And
Yeah.
even in the reality, this is in virtual game, but in reality, you can raise what you learn it into your entourage and make value and make impact. That's
Yeah.
the value. I want to influence the emotion of the children about their connection with the nature and about green building, to love the concept of green building and challenge this concept and make it happen in the real life.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And that's so true because it can trickle down as they grow into adulthood, doing the things in real life. If they were to build a house and how to make that more eco-friendly and more sustainable in solar panels and things that can help reduce some of the waste. They're learning what they can apply in their own lives as they get older and influence their parents to make some of those changes as well. Oh, this is amazing. So you're launching this in your country first, and then of course it's going to be out. And we had talked about you wanting to learn how to get more visibility on what you're doing. So
Yes, because I'm doing in the same time teaching about green building for all the people. It's about awareness campaign. So through social media and making events. But the whole problem, I'm not getting many tractions.
it's definitely a process, and
It's perhaps the starting problem. Yeah.
well, and it's about
Yes.
gaining traction. And so where I would or like my suggestions for you in sort of gaining that visibility is you have to become more visible. It seems like an easy thing to gain visibility. You have to be more visible, but what does that take to be more visible? So my recommendation for you is to ensure that you're posting on a regular basis, sharing information, creating hype and excitement around this product that's coming out. Get people to want to know more. So it's being strategic in your content. So the things that you're putting out, the posts that you're putting out, you kind of want to tease and entice so that people are like, wait, what? What's this about? Wait, let me go back. Let me stop scrolling and go into this post. So what I teach in my program is about the different kinds of posts that you should be rotating and how to increase that desirability in people finding out more, right? You have to have a really good hook. So when you think of it in fishing, if you were just to throw a fishing line with a hook and no bait, there's not going to be a whole lot of fish attracted to that hook. It might be shiny, it might be brand new, beautiful big hook for I can't believe I'm using fishing, but you throw it out and it's gorgeous, it looks amazing, but the fish are like, it's a hook, I'm not stupid. But when you put this nice juicy bait on that hook and it smells good, it tastes good, it looks good, the fish are like, I want that, and they all start trying to eat that bait, and boom, you catch that fish. That's how you have to think of your posts. You've got to put that juicy worm in that post so that all the fish seeing this hook and this bait go, what? And they all want that. So in creating hook posts, you want to create that buzz. So the best way to do that is you have to think about, okay, first of all, you should know who your ideal client is. So you want to have a very clear picture of who it is that you're aiming your content at, right? Because when you know who you're talking to, that's going to make a difference in how you write your posts, right? And so I say this all the time. Imagine, explaining this to a group of kindergarten kids, or imagine saying the same thing but to a group of older people set in their ways. How you say what your business is and what this app game is going to look very different when you talk to a group of older adults who are set in their ways, who don't want to change. Your wording changes, how you talk to them changes, versus talking to a group of 5-year-olds, right? So knowing who you're talking to is going to matter. So you really have to think, who is your ideal client? Who is going to be the one to purchase this? The kids are going to benefit from it, but they're not going to have the money to buy it. So you want to know, is your ideal client the parent? Is the ideal client educators, educators who are parents? And you want to have a really clear idea of who it is that that message is going out to. And then when you create those posts and you start posting at least every day. And I say that because, you know, you try to target at least 2 posts a day, because you're constantly putting it out there, right? This is what I'm doing. Here's a little peek. Oh my gosh, this was so exciting. This is what this person said when I introduced them to this product, right? And you're showing people the benefit. You're getting people to try it out and give you feedback, testimonials. Go live, do live videos with little sneak peeks, and share your screen to show little aspects of it and what it looks like, right? People always like to see something before they buy it, right? It's like, try on the dress. It looks great on the hanger, but let me see what it looks like. So give them a little sneak peek, do a live video saying, I'm going to show you this game and show you what the possibilities are. And, you know, decide you're only going to give a little snippet and show them a small little portion, but it's going to be something where they're like, wow, that's cool. Oh, I want to know more. I want to see more. Right? Again, it's that worm on the hook, and you're going, dangle, dangle, dangle. Here it is, fishy, fishy, right? And you're showing them and getting them excited about what this is. So when you become more visible online, so posting twice a day, doing live videos, and you're sharing the magic of what this is with all the people you come in contact with, then the more exciting and the more buzz and hype, people start going, ooh, this is cool. So I also encourage you to go into groups where your ideal client is hanging out. So find some groups where there are people, maybe their focus is sustainable living. They're trying to learn more about what they can do to have a sustainable life. I'm sure there's a ton of groups on Facebook like that. Get in on those groups, see what people are talking about, insert yourself into the conversations, get to know people, friend people, right? You want to friend 30 to 50 people a day based on conversations you're having and communication you're having with people in these groups, because you are looking for your ideal client. And when you find those people in those groups and you're like, yeah, you and I are on the same wavelength, we have these things in common, and you're able to then say, you know, here's a sneak peek of what I'm doing in the world, because I'm so passionate about sustainable living that I've created this thing, right? Get and just start sharing with those people. And so the more of those people you bring into your friends list, and they become part of what they see you posting every day, and you go into these other groups and you post value, right? You're posting your knowledge, your expertise, your things that are easy for people to digest, saying, here's a value tip that has helped me in my quest for a more sustainable living. I use all parts of the vegetable when I cook, and here's how I do it. Or, you know, this is how I recycle, or this is how, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I'm just throwing stuff out there that's top of thinking. But when you go into groups and you share these things, people see it and they start seeing, hey, who is this girl that keeps coming in here and posting this interesting information? Who is this person I'm having a conversation with? Or She seems to know what she's talking about. And then they go to your Facebook page and they start looking. Who is this person? I call it creeping. They're creeping your Facebook page. Who is this person I'm seeing? Oh, cool. Oh, wait, she's got this product. Oh, wait, what's this product? And they start seeing the value that you're bringing, and then they want to know more of what you're doing. They become these raging fans because you're off in other groups giving value, helping people, serving, and you're posting twice a day on your Facebook page with all this great information, and you're rotating all these different ideas and posts. Like I have a rotation of 15 posts, different kinds of posts that I do. And, every day I'm giving something new, something different, so that people who are seeing it are going, what's she coming out with today? And so we create this momentum of people wanting to know more and wanting to get more from us.
So every day I'm going to post something new, some value, some knowledge, some information to
Yep.
make people attracted about my yeah, it's a good idea because I post me not to the daily, but weekend and in the first day of the week, or maybe once in a week.
Oh, yes, yes. No, we've got to get you doing more. And this is funny. I talk to a lot of people, and there's some people that fight me on it. And they're like, oh, I think a few times a week is okay. And I'm like, okay, you're not going to get very far. Right. And I know from experience because I was of that same mindset a year ago. And I'm like, I don't want to feel like I'm bothering people. And it's hard because you feel vulnerable every time you put anything out there, right? It's out into the world of the internet, and you're like, oh, I don't know if I want people seeing.
Yes, I don't want to be pushy.
Right, exactly. But when you think of it from a place of servitude, how best can I serve today? Right? That's sort of my mantra every day. How best can I serve? What can I do to help other people? So, doing the hot seat is such a favorite thing of mine to do because I can help people, right? And it's not just about me helping you in this area of becoming more visible. It also gets you and your business out there, and that excites me. And I can, get it out to my people so that they see different things. It gives me an opportunity to meet and get to know the members in my group better, which I have loved every single minute. It has become even better than I can imagine. So when I think of every day coming from a place of wanting to serve, everything else kind of falls into place. And
Okay.
when you offer those things, people see the value in it. And that will make them want to know more, especially when you're giving them these little sneak peeks behind the scenes, this amazing product that you have coming out. Give it away to a couple people and say, could you play around with this and see what you think? And I'll give it to you for free. All I ask is that you give me a testimonial. Will you review this product for me? And then you start using that in your posts. Look what this
Yeah.
10-year-old said, after a week of playing with this app. And then
Yeah, it's a good.
use those things.
Yes, people really love with free things. They want free things.
Absolutely. And when you gift that to them, it's nothing for you to say, here, give this a try. All I ask is that you give me feedback that I can use in my
Yeah.
Facebook group or on my Facebook page, right? Most people are fine with that. They're like, yeah, totally. I'll give you a review. I'll give you a testimonial, right? We
Yeah.
just, for some reason, don't ask. So, get a few people using it and then talking about it, because then it's coming from people who've actually used it, it's not coming from you who created it. Do you see what I mean? Because people are like, well, of course you're going to say it's great. You created it. But when some 10-year-old kid that you don't know says, that was so cool, then they're like, oh, so this 10-year-old thought that it was cool and spent time playing with this app. Wonder if my 10-year-old would like it. And they're going to learn something? That's a no-brainer. Okay, let's give it a try. Right? Because they're seeing the reviews. Anything we ever buy, especially online, we always check the reviews first. Well, I do. I don't know if everybody does. That's not fair for me to generalize. But you know, for any app that I may download, I look at the reviews, especially the most recent reviews, and I'll look and say, okay, so more recently, people are complaining about some bugs and some things not working. Do I want to spend the money on this right now, or do I want to wait until they fix it and things get better? Right? So I look for those reviews that are going to help me make my decisions as to whether to purchase something or not. So when you get people giving testimonials and then you start posting, take screenshots of things, messages people send you saying, I don't know what you did, but my kid loved every minute they spent playing with that app. I'm so happy. You send them a message back. You know, this feedback means a lot to me. Is it okay if I use this in my post, because I would love people to know this information? Or I'll black out their name, right? They don't even have to see who it's from, but they see this screenshot of a message saying, you know, how great this was. And you're like, you do a post saying, see what people are saying. I'm so glad when I get this kind of feedback. And then people see it and go, oh, well, that's awesome. Well, now I want to know more. What is this app? What is this thing? And it starts creating this mentality of, well, if they have it, I want it. Everybody then starts going, no, I need to have it. I want to have it. How do I get it?
Yeah.
So you want to build momentum that way. So think of it as always coming from a place of servitude. Go into other groups, offer value, ideas, really show them that you are the expert, right? Show them that you know your stuff and that you know what you're talking about. And here's some helpful hints that can help them as well. Start friending those people and make sure that you are posting every day and that you're doing live videos. I know it's hard for people to do live videos. So I always say start small, do it once a week, make a commitment for like 4 or 6 weeks, saying, okay, I'm going to do one live a week, every week for 6 weeks. That is my commitment. And then do that. And then say, oh, well, that wasn't so bad. I'm going to do it twice a week now. Right? Until you get to a point where you're comfortable popping on a live anytime, saying, hey, just wanted to pop on and say, I got the best news today. I got some review that said 5 stars. This was awesome. Can't wait to level up. Right? And you're sharing this excitement on a live video. So it's taking it step by step to create that visibility and get those eyes looking on your material.
Yeah, it's a really magic. I think I'm going to say that because I'm getting to make live videos because I have to prepare to make lives. So I'm going make it once, especially in this month here in my country. It's about fasting month. So I'm doing once in a week. So this is the last week. I'll do it yesterday. But also I get to TikTok to make some some funny video on TikTok.
Yes.
And then I'm getting to YouTube to make some serious webinars about green buildings and how green buildings can affect our lives and the environment. But it's not the same way with the adults, with children. Children have a specific kind of reflection, and I'm going to work on that.
Awesome. And I was just going to say, look at the platforms too, because when you do TikToks or Instagram Reels, you are catering to a younger audience, and they're going to say, Mom, look at this app. I want this app. This is so cool, right? Because they're going to see those videos on TikTok. And I mean, I can't tell you the number of younger students that I have who tell me about something they've seen on TikTok at some point.
Yeah.
Right? So, like you said, do a bunch of funny videos and get them posted on TikTok. You can also take those videos, post them on your Facebook page. Repurpose the material. Don't think that you constantly have to keep creating new material. Repurpose and repost. Oh, an Instagram reel? Here, let me post that on Facebook. Oh, TikTok can also be an Instagram reel, can also go to Facebook, right? And we start repurposing, because some people hang out in Instagram, other people hang out on Facebook, and then the younger crowd usually hangs out on TikTok.
Yes.
Right? And so you're using them to your advantage.
Yeah, moving.
Yeah. So I know I make it sound easier than it is, but it is, I mean, it takes a lot of work, obviously, to post daily, to create and make those things and put them out there. But you will start seeing the difference, and you'll start seeing it quickly if you really commit to that process.
Yeah, I'm optimistic, so I'm positive. So I think I'm going to get more traction about it.
Yeah, I think so too, right? It takes a bit of elbow grease in the beginning. And this is what I teach in my program, right? It's just, I teach it more in depth, and I guarantee that in 3 months, they will have more visibility, more income, and like those things will start happening after 90 days in my program, because I very specifically work with people in the program to take this concept of the 15 different posts and rotating it, finding the ideal client, really zoning in on all these little things and getting that momentum, so that after 90 days, they've increased their visibility in a huge way. That's my guarantee in my program.
Yeah, that's cool. It's exciting. Thank you, Deva.
And it's exciting when it happens. So I'm excited for you, because I think this is really something special that you've got going on. And I think this is something that can be used in so many areas of life. Like I said, I think it's beneficial for educators. I think it's going to be great for kids. Parents are obviously going to be influenced by it as well. So I think, you're onto something really big here, and you've got to take the steps to getting more eyes on it. And it can take a lot of work at first, and then it will gain momentum and word of mouth, and then things will start rolling.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I love that. Yes, I always track you on the Freelancing group. It's very amazing.
Awesome. Yay. Oh, stop. Can you hear my dog? He's yelling at me. Stop. Life with pets. Well, I'm so excited for you, and please keep me posted on how things are going. Message me if you have any questions, because I think this is going to be an exciting journey for you. Especially, I can tell and see and feel your passion in this product that you've created, and you have every right to be passionate and excited about it. So keep me posted on how things are going and what's happening, and if I can help in any way.
Okay, thank you so much, Deva.
Awesome. We'll talk soon.
Thank you. Thank you for feedback. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.